driving Bob Chandler's awesome vehicle.
All right, Jim Kramer down here at trackside. And Jim Kramer, as he unbuckles, it wasn't even close. You blew his doors off. What happened?
Well, just kind of a preliminary run to get ready for the big boys, because these guys did not come here to play. They want to run hard, so we got to run hard.
You ran on that left track. It looks like the left track has been a real winner's track tonight. You almost got pretty high on the back end when you came over the cars. What happened then?
Almost.
Almost. All right. He wants to win it bad. Number one in the hearts of the people here at the nationwide Hoosierdome event. Back to you, Army.
The next heat will pit Leslie Anderson and his Texas toy against Scott Hess and Hercules. Scott is an Indiana boy and a real hometown favorite here tonight in Indianapolis. The crowd would love to see him put down the Texas 4.
No shot put off by the Indiana Hercules vehicle. Scott Hess now watch the Texas Monster come back on him. Not going to do it. Indiana takes the win. As an upset right there, home state boys, Scott Hess advances to the next round of eliminations, putting Anderson on the trailer. Who will be coming out in the next round of the monster truck? It looks like it'll be a Mississippi vehicle. Dale Harris. Now remember, after this round, you will have 3 winners. In order to even to show up, the quickest losing time will come back and fill in the 4th place spot.
Army, Scott Hess down here with me at trackside. Scott, you want to get the Texas toy. It was a battle right to the end. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you very much. He's really tough. He gets going about halfway.
All right, you went awfully good tonight, too. You really got your foot into the accelerator. What's the secret of success here tonight to winning this Hoosierdome event?
To stay on the track.
Stay on the track, put the foot in the throttle, and go like heck, right?
That's right.
That's what he's going to do, go like heck. Back to you, Army.
Thank you very much. Representing the Chevrolet camp out of Missouri, Marvin Smith. We call him Starvin' Marvin. He'll be driving a red Chevrolet, the Crimson Giant. Setting off to his left, on his left hip, out of Pearl, Mississippi, ladies and gentlemen, the Casper, the Toyota, the #1 Toyota monster truck in the country. Dale Harris doing the driving. You win, you stay alive. Only the quickest loser out of the 4 will be able to come back into the next round of elimination. Texas Toy backing up. All being brought to you by the fine people from Hewlett Chevrolet in the Nationwide Auto Parts store. Hole shot. Oh, the Crimson Giant's got to come back. Dale Harris put a hole shot on him. Now the Chevrolet starts to move. Harris trying to work Chevrolet. Smith takes the win. So Dave comes back. Dale Harris laid a hole shot on Marvin Smith. Smith worked his back.
All right, Army, climbing down from the truck right now. Marvin Smith from Arnold, Missouri, the driver of the Crimson Giant. Come on in here, Marvin. All right, tell them, everybody here in the Hoosierdome and on ESPN, how you won that round here tonight.
Very carefully.
Tough. Is it getting tougher with every round?
It's getting tough out there. I came out of the hole behind him. I dropped the light late. I almost didn't catch him. I barely caught him on that.
All right, now, how important is to get off the line very quickly?
It means everything. That means everything. If you come out of the hole and you got enough horsepower, you stay ahead. But I came out behind him. I just had to floor it and hang on.
All right, you going to have enough horsepower to win this thing tonight?
Well, let's hope so.
All right, Marvin Smith, he still feels confident.
The first run of the semifinals, Indiana's own Scott Hess and Hercules versus Bigfoot.
Chevrolet versus Ford. The kid going against the old-timer. The young kid trying to knock off the old gunfighter. The old gunfighter's Bigfoot. Hole shot by Hercules. Bigfoot comes out. Bigfoot stays alive. Hercules got doing a fine job out of Auburn, Indiana. Not able to put the man away.
Another awesome run by Bigfoot, but it may have taken a toll. The big Ford came down hard on the front wheels, and something gave way under the impact. Jim Kramer is checking the front wheel drive shaft for damage. Let's go to David trackside and find out exactly what the problem is.
We've got Jim Kramer down here right now. Jim, all of a sudden, after your run, a lot of guys going underneath the truck. Did you break something?
I broke the front drive shaft U-joint. I can pull it out and run two-wheel drive if they'll let me do it.
All right, well, I'll tell you, it's going to be will you be able to do as well on the two-wheel drive as you would in the four-wheel drive?
Well, if I can keep the truck on the ground, get my timing right, maybe.
All right, Bigfoot with problems here tonight at the Hoosierdome. He says he can come back in two-wheel drive and give it a good shot. Good luck, Jim.
Thank you.
Smith's truck's going during the month of December. It'll be in the paint shop at Bob Taylor's shop down in Louisville, Kentucky for a whole new Candy Brandy Wine paint combination. Sitting next to him out of Corpus Christi, Texas, the diesel-powered vehicle, the Texas Toy. Now remember, we explained a little bit ago about the Toy, how it does not leap off the starting line, but when it goes over that second jump, it will have some ground speed and will come after you. Marvin Smith looks out the doors, making sure that everything, all the wheels are straight. Watch after the second jump. If the Texas Toy is going to get him, he's got to come after him on the second jump. Texas Toy out of Corpus Christi. How about it, Ford people? What do you say? You're looking awfully good right now.
All right, as he climbs down, the Texas Toy, he's happy, he's excited. And I tell you, the fans love you here in Indiana. Now, tell us, you look like you got off the line late, and then halfway through your run, you caught up, took the lead, and won. Tell us how it went.
Yeah, it was kind of, slow coming off the line. It's always slow coming off. But it always gains it up when it gets toward the end.
Does the smoothness, your truck never is real radical. It doesn't bounce a lot. It seems to be real smooth. Does that help?
Yeah, it does some, but it weighs so heavy. You're talking about 23,780 pounds, something like that. And it just, it's got to stick to the ground.
Yeah, he's stuck to the ground, 23,000 pounds worth. He'll be back.
Be a part of the most powerful sport on earth with a TNT membership. Get 12 issues of Power Tracks, the monthly pulling magazine, a Redman TNT pulling cap, a TNT Motorsports patch, Redman and TNT decals, plus a 10% discount card on all mail order purchases. Send check or money order for $24.95 to this address, or charge it to your Visa or MasterCard by calling 1-800-227-3167. Order now.
Right now at Rent-A-Center, you can play a great new game called Everyone's a Winner. It's great because every card is an instant winner, from $2 to $5 to $10,000, up to our grand prize of $25,000 cash. You can win RCA big screen TVs, GE pocket stereos, Polaroid cameras, a trip to Hollywood, plus millions of other prizes, including big discounts on Rent-A-Center products. Play the Everyone's a Winner game at Rent-A-Center, where you can rent to own and play to win. This is the final heat of this monster truck shootout, Bigfoot going against Texas Toy. Bigfoot is running without power in the front wheels, and that's going to make the big Ford extremely hard to handle.
Like the color blue and you like Fords, you got to be tickled to death with this final, I tell you. How many people think Bigfoot can still win the championship? How many people think Texas Toy is going to upset Bigfoot? Watch for a hole shot. Kramer's got to come out smoking. He'll pull both triggers off of that right lane. Watch it for the green light. Showtime. Here we go. Kramer comes out. Now, here comes the Texas Toy. Oh, look at Kramer. Kramer goes over.
It looks like oil running out at the front end. Bob Chandler is down here, the owner of Bigfoot. They've got the fire extinguishers. They had a small fire at the rear end of the vehicle. The cab is totally demolished. Unbelievable. Jim Kramer.
Replay on the screen, Dave. Replay at this time on the screen. You might call it from there. You take it, Dave.
All right, you can see Bigfoot really got high now when he goes over the cars. He got higher than he has ever been tonight. Now look at him really fly through the air on the replay. Look how high he is. As he comes down, he'll take a big bounce. He'll take a very big bounce, and we'll try to get a word in with him. Right there he goes, just like a bucking bronco out there, and see what up and over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the driver. I have him down here for a trackside interview, Jim Kramer. First thing I want to ask, has this ever happened in the history of Bigfoot monster truck competition?
I rolled it over inside once, the first time I ever rolled it over forward. I really have to apologize. To Bob Taylor for doing that to his truck. I didn't have a front drive shaft, as you know. I couldn't get on the gas and help myself out of a bad situation. I got up in there, I played the odds, I lost.
Did you at any time ever touch the brake?
No, actually the worst thing I could have done, it would have been a very violent rollover had I done that. I tried to let it coast out, but there was so much momentum and my tail end was coming over the top that had I touched the brakes, it would have just thrown me over. So the best thing I could do is ride it out, which I did. I just didn't have enough going for me, I guess.
Well, I'll tell you, we're just glad that you're standing right next to me right now. It's really demolished the top. We saw fuel, we saw oil running out. They're going to right-side the truck back up. I know you're very nervous right now. We're just glad you're here right now. We can always replace the truck, but we can't replace the drivers. And Jim, always a great show. Ladies and gentlemen, he's down here. He's alive and well. There he is, Jim Kramer, Bigfoot. Jim Kramer. He's a little shaken right now, Army, but he's just glad that he's alive. He crawled out pretty easily. We're going to try to get a word in with Bob Chandler now.
They're pulling Bigfoot over now, and we'll be able to see just how bad the damage is. Jim Kramer is a very lucky man to have been able to walk away from that one. Down at trackside, Dave is talking with Bob Chandler, the man who created Bigfoot, the original monster truck almost 15 years ago.
If he had a front wheel drive, he would have pulled out even fine. But we pulled out to finish his race, and that just blew it.
He really flew over the cars that last time.
That's Jim's style, though. He does good. He likes to go all out for it. So crowd likes it, and he likes doing it. So,
well, we didn't expect this. I thought it was a real crowd pleaser, but please don't do it again.
I don't want to. Thank you.
Bob Chandler, ladies and gentlemen, the man that came up with Bigfoot way back in 1973, right down here at trackside. They have now 6 all together.
Tax time means savings time at Curry Buick Cadillac Pontiac GMC. Now through February 29th, you save and we avoid property taxes. The savings are everywhere. Rebates up to $1,000 on many models, special demonstrator clearance prices, and a selection that just can't be beat. Over 150 models to choose from, and the deals will never be better. Don't miss the 1988 tax clearance sale going on now at Curry Buick Cadillac Pontiac GMC.
See the best sports on ESPN. The color and excitement of college basketball stand out on Big Monday at action-filled Big East Big Ten doubleheaders every Monday through tournament time. Part of more than 150 live NCAA basketball matchups on ESPN. Tuesday night, the most competitive teams in the NHL face off in one of the fastest games on 2 feet. Big Monday basketball and Tuesday hockey night start each week of Total Sports on ESPN. The Total Sports Network.
The pursuit of power continues in February on Power Tracks with the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series. See your favorite puller plus Bigfoot, Stomper, and the country's hottest monster trucks in daring and unpredictable drag racing style elimination. Coming up in February on Power Tracks here on ESPN. February also marks the second month of the 1988 Redman TNT Winter National. The action continues in Hampton, Virginia, Salt Lake City, Utah, Shreveport, Louisiana, and Chattanooga, Tennessee. Then moves on to Houston, Texas, with the Redman TNT Super National and the Farm Machinery Show Tractor Pull in Louisville, Kentucky. 2 big events, the 19th, 20th, and 21st in Niagara Falls, New York, and Birmingham, Alabama. Finally, February action wrapped up in Montgomery, Alabama, the 26th and 27th. It's all coming your way in February with the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series. Look for it.
Army Armstrong, I am speechless. I can hardly talk. The competition has been wild and woolly, and with that slip at the end, I've never seen anything quite like it.
Well, you know, it's amazing. Nationwide, the sponsor of the TNT Redman event, the monster trucks, as we said at the opening, they're getting wilder and wilder each week as we go around the country on the Redman Tour. So, what can you say? Each week it gets bigger, it gets better, it gets wilder. I'm just glad to be part of it, Dave.
I think we should tell everybody at home that certainly these rollovers aren't planned by any means.
By no means. This is, what, 3 weeks in a row that we've had something similar to this. All the drivers are okay. The safety equipment comes in handy. But it just shows you the caliber of competition we have. These fellas are here to win. And whatever it takes to win, that's what they're going to do. Jim Kramer gave a tremendous job tonight. It just didn't work out for him. He was the first one to say, I made a mistake.
Well, it was wild and woolly. We hope you've enjoyed the competition. And now for Army Armstrong, I'm Dave Grimm. We'll see you next time on the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Circuit. So long, everybody.